Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bevin's Birthday Bash, Part 3, Unmet Wishes. And we will, I'm here with my lovely players. Do you want to introduce yourselves for the third time? From top to bottom?
Hello. I am Talatala, and I am playing Pyreson today.
Hi, I'm Avi, and I'll be playing Arata Satomi today.
I'm Oatmeal, and I'll be playing the professor.
Hi, I'm Mira, and I am playing Sammy Satomi today.
Hi, I'm Magic, and I've been playing Galvaroth for the past.
I am going to strangle you!
But otherwise, I play Seeker, who's been possessed. Anyway.
Don't worry, that'll change.
Hopefully.
Pretty soon. And yes, hi, I am Wick, and I'll be playing everyone else. Last we left off, which was in our lunch break, like half an hour, we have all been tunishly transported to the doctor's house. Did I have a map of this? No. Should I have? Probably, but it's fine.
Did we bring
we're not gonna
plant with us?
we're not gonna fight anybody, as far as I can tell.
I mean, we did like an instantaneous scene switch, so I think they're with us. We like switched backgrounds, so like I'm pretty sure.
Yes, we did. So everyone's here.
Yeah, exactly where they were.
And currently, you guys are in front of a very pleasant-looking cottage. It's it's relatively decently sized. It's got some wow, my brain just freaking died. It's got some like plants in the windowsill, and it's like a nice, I guess, like creamish color. The house, I mean. And this does seem to be the place. Oh, but for everyone's reference, you guys have just jumped from Toontown all the way to Razor's Edge in UPA.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
We just
Yes.
get like teleported across the country.
Yes. Yes, you have. And that's Toons, baby.
Yep.
Are we in the front yard?
I mean, it's a front-ish yard. I mean, it's
Not
less
much.
grass and it's more dirt, and you're actually right next to a dock. And there's the shoreline right there. It's pretty nice to feel a breeze from the ocean. But anyway, so what do y'all want to do?
Get that basement.
Can we get that basement, like, first and foremost?
Okay. So you guys gonna go in through the front? You guys gonna look for like a side entrance? Like,
I mean, if this is the doctor's house, we're just gonna knock, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the doctor's not there. The professor's just going to somebody watch Nakabe, and then he's going to go up to the door, and he's going to try it first.
okay. Hold on, I gotta roll something. I wonder if... Sorry, this thing has to load. Okay. I will... I guess I'll roll that, huh? Okay. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay. You don't hear anything from inside. You check the door, it is locked.
Alright, he's gonna cast knock.
Okay.
I have lockpicks.
This is faster. And he, it just makes a loud noise, so everybody hears a extremely loud noise. Just in a very, very loud knock. And the door is unlocked, so he steps through. And he says, Annie, you know where it is? Maya?
And but as you step in, you are met with another individual. Who are you? Hello? Are you a visitor? Like,
Yeah,
haven't you?
I suppose
Getting-
so. I'm the professor. We're in a bit of a hurry. We're trying to...
Professor of
just,
what?
Just the professor. We're trying to... Let's just say it's... We're trying to save one of my friends. Would you please let us in?
Oh, an emergency. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Thank you.
He kind of starts stepping to the side. But if you're here to see the doctor...
No, we know. They're not here.
No, they are here.
What?
But, she's busy.
Well, it's probably they're probably busy with what we're probably busy with. So if we could see the good doctor, that would be really appreciated.
I'm sorry, but she told me that she must not be disturbed under any circumstances. And when she says that, that means, like, it's serious business.
Yeah, well, our serious
She's
business
not
is
here.
probably her.
She's in Toontown.
How do
That's why she didn't want to be disturbed. We need to come in. We need to find something. There's a portable basement in here somewhere.
a portal what?
Portable basement with a body in it. Would you please?
Well, and now...
Arata's going in. He doesn't care.
well, I'm thinking everyone started spilling into the house. Wait, listen, I don't know anything about a portable basement.
That's
However,
fine.
there is, as he's trying to speak, he spots Connie. Oh, Constance, oh, thank God. Who are all these people? What is happening? We need to see her. But she can't. What? And he kind of grips the bridge of his nose like, she really,
She'll see us.
Especially considering the fact that we have a certain someone with us.
You, Amber, dragging the unconscious Nakabe into the house too.
Well, Sammy was also referring to Annie, but okay.
who the hell is that?
Oh, just some guy.
Oh, okay. We're just letting some guy in here. All right. Ma! You hear them yell.
Wait.
Uh,
Wait, I have a question.
Yes?
Is this who I think it is, and would they recognize Seeker?
Yes? And yes.
Oh boy.
Eyes emoji.
Oh. Here, let me put a ref to remind you guys. And, where is it? I knew I had you over here. There you are. I mean, it is fair. Most of you probably wouldn't recognize this one, but, with what they've exclaimed, you realize that this is probably the doctor's son. So,
Mm-hmm.
and in fact, they kind of, their eyes fall upon, Seeker, and go, oh, hey, you're here.
It's not
What?
them in there. That's why we need
It's-
the body. They're being possessed by a quarry.
There's a body?
Yes!
It's
In the portable basement!
Just let us look the place, okay? Please.
We will leave
okay.
as soon as we have it.
Time to explain.
Okay. All right. First of all, we could totally get your asses for trespassing. However,
Fine.
as long as you don't go in the back room, we're fine. You can look this place all you want, though you are probably going to get her ire later. And he kind of just goes over and sits back down on the couch where he was before.
What's in the back room?
That's where she is. My mom. She's busy with work.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What? They kind of squint.
I saw her. We all saw her in Toontown not 2 hours ago.
We can attest to this.
I think I can explain that one. As Connie kind of, again, they tried to stand, but they're kind of stumbly.
Sammy is immediately like offering his arm for.
Dr. Angeline is my colleague, and since we work together, we do have access to each other's offices. She works out of here, her home, and I work in the, well, you know my office. The thing is, we did have
Teleportation circle?
Yes, we have one installed in the office.
Oh.
So she probably took that one to get back here.
Well, why would it be a problem?
She is a psychiatrist, so
Oh.
respect
Seeing a
people's,
patient.
Fine.
respecting people's privacy.
Yes, alright. Alright. Where do we look?
Say that again?
She has work at a time like this?
He said, alright, where do we look then?
The guy that's there, his name is Gertrude. I will just use that until we get through introductions. He just goes, I mean, portable, is it like a rug or something?
Yeah.
I mean, she could have put it in like the linen closet. Could have put it in.
Arata's moving towards the linen closet.
The way that it's set up, it's actually a door that's like to the left a bit. They open it up. There are linens in there, but there doesn't seem to be any rolled up rugs. By the way, I'm Gertrude.
Hi.
Anyway.
The professor turns to, I think collectively Annie, Maya, and Thomas, and quote-unquote Seeker, and says, does he currently have a mind? If so, I may be able to find him.
You're talking about,
I mean, is he dead or not?
Tamarnak speaks up. Well, I'm pretty sure that he's dead.
Alright, no luck then.
Last that I know.
As this is going, can I roll investigation trying to find this thing?
I also roll investigation trying to find this thing.
Yeah!
Same here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do
I'm
that
just gonna
too.
cast guidance on myself while we're at it.
Nice.
30, 20 plus a d4.
That's a nat
21.
one.
Holy shit.
You're not the only one who rolled a nat 1.
Oh my god.
Guess you got a 22.
Nice!
Whoa!
Nice.
Go, Professor.
I think Seeker is currently too emotional to be actually, like, processing information for the fucking what the rug looks like.
That's
Honestly, Galbaroth, Emmer, both just so emotionally fucking charged right now.
yeah.
That boy's in the building! Where is he?
Where's my boy?
Where's my boy?
And I think Arata, you kind of just got stuck as Gertrude talks to you about stuff. That's probably why it's difficult to look.
Bruh, please.
Listen, it's just a force of habit for him. Sammy, Professor, Amber, you guys are poking around this place. You are a little bit distracted, Sammy, but it's only because there are a myriad of plants in here.
Plants.
Huh.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, there are very few, if any, that look like a certain plant that we've dealt with, but they all look very well maintained, and everything looks neat and organized. But you kind of start poking around through some cabinets, but so far there isn't really much to see. I'm thinking the Professor and Amber have just gone ahead to go farther into the house to see where the hell where this could be.
That sounds about right anyway.
Yeah. Because Amber doesn't care right now, and neither does the Professor.
Uh-huh.
Amber
The
just
other way
wants
around.
Seeker back.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, everyone else is kind of like set up on a couple of couches. They're kind of like, we don't know what to do here. But there are a couple of extra rooms as you poke through. Amber, you see, you kind of pass through the hall on the left, and you kind of poke your head in a couple of rooms. There's a bedroom, there's like a study, there's a bathroom, but none of them have rugs or have rugs that are, what you're looking for. Meanwhile, Professor, you have gone to the right hallway, as opposed to the left hallway. And again, there are a couple of rooms, such as a small library. There is what else is there? There's actually a door that leads out to a small patio. And then there's, what other door is there? I think it's another bedroom. It seems to be, this one of note, seems to be for a child. But again, as you search each area, there does not seem to be a rug.
This is not good.
You know what? Screw this. She is going right to the back rooms.
Wait, okay, we're just doing this?
I was like, I don't think so.
The professor comes back down the hallway, and Amber, nothing?
Nope. I'm gonna go see if the doctor has anything to say then.
At least knock first.
Gertrude stands in your way. Just listen. It should only be maybe another 5 minutes. Probably. I don't know what she's doing, but I know that I shouldn't bother her.
Can you roll persuasion?
He's gonna try.
So I rolled stealth.
Oh my god! You! Hold on, let me roll. I mean, no, I can't even roll perception. This man has 0 perception.
Woohoo.
No, even with a nat 20, he would not be able to perceive you. However, he is not very persuasive either. In fact, he actually just looks rather nervous.
Yeah, no.
Well, Arata first is gonna write a note that says something along the lines of, hey, the people from the party are here. We need the portable basement now because one of our friends possessed. And slip that paper under the door and then give it a knock.
What? At the knock. What? Huh? And as he looks away, you don't at first hear anything from the other room. Then you hear a couple of footsteps. Oh boy. And, Gertrude does step out of the way as the door behind him opens. It is the doctor. And right now, the way it's positioned, Amber, you are now right in front of the doctor.
So, where's that rug?
The portable basement?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
And, she ducks back into the room for a moment, and, she comes back and has the portable basement. Is there something you needed this for?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a body in there.
Professor takes it and lays it on the floor right there and starts to go down.
Wait.
Amber's following right behind.
Excuse me.
If you
Yeah,
want
what's
to come and see what the heck's going on, feel free.
Seeker is also running down the stairs.
Oh my god, everyone's trying to cram into this damn basement.
I mean, Arata's letting everybody go in first, so she's just like kind of hanging back with the doctor, just being like. There's this look on her face, like you don't want to know what just happened in the past 2 hours, and she just goes, "It's been a long day."
Yes, it has. You were looking for a Mr. Gilbert Brush
Yeah.
that is in the basement?
Yeah.
I
I swear to God, if you say he's not in there, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
I hate to inform you, I took him out of that basement.
Where is he?
And as you say that, you see a figure come up behind the doctor. They
Is it
are
guilty?
they're slightly taller, much taller actually. And this is an individual dressed in a black suit and has blonde hair, and their blue eyes kind of just blink a couple times.
Arata goes over to the rug and calls down, "Gabra, he's up here."
Okay.
There's immediately a dun 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 run back upstairs. God.
The doctor sighs.
The professor puts a hand on Seeker's shoulder and says, "Let me check for the other quarry first."
Quarry?
And-
There's no other quarry here. I would know if there was.
Would you?
Yes.
All right.
Sus.
Arata's gonna roll insight on that.
Oh, okay. You can tell she looks rather serious, and the tone in her voice indicates that, yeah, she would be pretty aware of it. How? You're not quite sure.
Can the professor offer a handshake to Gilby anyway?
I mean, I guess. Well, she does step to the side to let Gilby into the room, and Gilby goes,
Hello.
hello?
We haven't met. But we know who you are.
You do?
You're pretty famous.
Well, I suppose. And he kind of touches his face a bit, and then realizes he doesn't have his mask on. Oh, where did that? I suppose
I think your brother has it?
my brother.
Oh, yes.
Where is he?
Just down the hall?
Wick.
He takes 2 steps and then stops. And he looks directly over at Seeker. You're the one. Gabby?
Gilbert! And, you're getting tackle hugged by a weird, strange satyr that is probably probably Gabby.
And you are held on too tightly as well. And you're actually spun about a little bit.
Can you please exit our friend now?
Oh, did you not? Well, I'll take care of it.
Thank you.
And I would like to say, what happens is that the 2 of you kind of like touch heads, and yeah, no, Galbaroth is no longer in there. You can now play a Seeker, thank goodness.
The professor is gonna move to, well, he thinks Seeker might fall, so he's gonna move to catch him.
Oh,
You would be
Go ahead.
you would be correct because it's like a fucking puppet being cut off the strings.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, dear.
Sammy's rolling medicine also to make sure that Seeker's okay after going through that. That's a 13.
Yeah.
is Gilbert still holding on to him? I need to know.
Oh, yes, he wasn't gonna let them go just yet. They're like, oh,
There's
are they okay? Are you all right?
there's just panic breathing from him as he sort of like looks around. His hands like immediately start touching his wrists, sort of like gripping on, and then they fly to his neck, and he's like trying to feel for something.
Seeker, dear, you're going to be all right. There's nothing there. You're free now.
Yes, Gilby has no idea what to do. He's just holding this satyr like, this is sure happening.
Are they still embraced?
They're not embraced, but he's kind of just holding them like you would like,
Professor's gonna kind of push him away, just like, maybe give us some distance here.
Oh.
Yeah, Arata's gonna move over and just give Seeker the biggest hug ever. And then,
Gilby immediately backs up.
and that,
and
like,
kind
it's gonna be a quick hug, but like, Jesus Christ, he was scared.
Amber is not giving a quick hug. It's a big old bear hug, baby.
Oh.
God.
Sammy is kind of like he's not crowding Seeker, but he kind of moves so Seeker isn't really looking at the Baron, and is just like, Seeker, you're okay. You're not back there anymore.
Hey, Gabby, what did you do? And
Picked the wrong person with trauma.
oh,
Could have
Oh, dear.
asked. Could have asked.
Really could have.
you didn't ask. And you can see him. He's not really talking to anything. You can't hear any like response, but he does ask this like, you didn't ask.
Didn't ask Emmer either for 4 years of torment.
Immediately, his face drops. Where?
Down the hall.
Everyone, down the hall. It's fucking-
God.
We'll check on them later. Right now, Seeker.
Yes.
Boy, he's back.
Yeah, Amber, the hug for you gets very slowly and a bit hesitantly returned. Not quite as tight as you're probably gripping onto him, but
Professor is, I think, sort of helping him stay upright.
yeah, God.
And the doctor will approach, but not very closely, and ask, "Is there anything I can do?"
Do you mind getting a glass of water? Just in
Understood.
case?
And already she's making her way over to the kitchen.
Let's find you a seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
To the
nice
living room,
couches.
everyone.
This place has some nice couches.
Yeah, couches. Now you notice that this it actually has a particularly large seating area, so there's you could pile everybody onto the couches. There are a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. The
So
professor's
while,
gonna sit next to Seeker.
I guess Amber's on the other side.
Sammy is just kind of like sitting on the floor, kind of like nestled kind of close to Seeker's legs. But like not enough that he's actually impeding Seeker's movement if Seeker desires to flee at some point.
Right, just comfortably close.
Ah, damn! You took my idea. Thanks.
Well, you can be the other side. There are two sides.
Because Arata's gonna be a rebel and sit on the back of the couch and like still be kind of like close to everyone.
I know what you mean. We surround this boy.
Mm-hmm.
God. I shake my boy.
Hmm.
It could have been worse. The lowest I got was an 11, so...
Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, like, I will say, Sammy, with that 13 medicine earlier,
Mm-hmm.
physically fine, except Galbraith has ignored all of his allergies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that gets a really irritated twitch.
Yeah.
I got a 13. Not great.
13. Like, his, I will say, like, his hands are slightly red from where he had to touch all those doorknobs.
Mm.
He
Oops.
searched the house.
Okay, yeah, no, that gets actually a really irritated hiss from Sammy, and Sammy's actually gonna roll hammer space. And that is a 2. And starts pulling out some bandages and pokes Seeker on the knee and goes, "Hands. Get them."
And, Seeker offers his hands.
Professor
And-
casts Cure Wounds.
Ah, Sammy was gonna bandage them up.
Well, you can do both!
I mean, like, he's not, like, physically injured. It's just more of, it looks like a rash.
Didn't he take
yeah.
damage, though, earlier?
No?
No? Oh, okay.
I didn't take any damage!
Yeah, he did.
Alright, never mind
uh,
then, never mind.
But, like, Sammy knows Seeker's tendency to poke at irritated spots, so he is preventing that from happening.
Yeah, man. Insight. 13. I mean, both of you can notice that, you know, and you've been possessed. But he hasn't, like, shut down. He's sort of in that, like, in-between state of, like, and, yeah, alright, okay.
Mhm.
Those states. Because I can totally describe how they are.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
No, I get it.
Mhm.
I guess while we're doing that, Amber's just gonna reach into her hammer space. God damn it.
Oh, here we go.
And she pulls out. Hold on. What did I write down here?
Oh, with it.
Food wrappers.
What?
Oh, that's where
What?
those went.
There-
She ends up pulling out food wrappers, which she
Oh.
quietly puts away. Tries again.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Tries again. An old boot. Put that away. Tries again. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay, this time she finally pulls out a lump of coal that seems to still be burning, except, well, when she hands it over, when she just sets it down in Seeker's lap, it's just pleasantly warm, and she says, yeah, you're probably gonna need this more than me. It just, it calms the mind. She gave him a mind sharpener.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Hold on, there's a description for it somewhere.
I know.
I think
Wait, shit, where is it?
I will say, Arata, with an 18, it was probably a bit worse earlier, but he has been possessed all day. Like all day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
There has been some like, okay, yeah, sure, this is happening. That's probably happened during that time to make it not as bad, but still not great. Anyway.
Alright, here it is. This is what the mind sharpener does. It doesn't actually have any mechanical effects for emotional state, but like flavor.
I think Seeker just kind of takes one like the hand that's already been wrapped and sort of picks it up and just. How is it still on fire?
I have no idea. Like, I've eaten it before, and it doesn't even count as fuel for me. It just keeps on burning with something.
Huh.
It's nice to look at, though.
God.
Seeker, if you would rather not be surrounded, we can arrange that as well.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
And as he kind of grows silent for a moment, Dr. Angeline just wordlessly comes around. Doesn't get very close, but there is like a coffee table that's near the couches. She places a glass of water there.
Got you that in case you need it.
Professor gives her a smile. I'm sorry to have had to interrupt you, but it was important.
No, that is fine. You did not interrupt anything.
He nods.
And me forgetting that I literally have like 5 other characters in this room. They're on like the opposite side of the room. I'm trying to figure out what the hell they're doing.
Are they like comparing notes? I mean,
Well,
that's like.
Reunion.
I mean, honestly, Annie's just kind of chilling. She's just like, cool place. Can just relax on the couch. The other 4 people, though.
Or 5? Connie?
Oh, shit! I have a lot of people here. So there are now 6. I mean, Connie has kind of been lingering near you guys in case there's anything that they can do as well.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of just toddle about, and Dr. Angeline just kind of places them on the couch, like.
Mm-hmm.
But as for the other 4, oh shit.
There's a lot to unpack here, huh?
I will say, Maya and Tamarnek have been discussing something. You guys can't tell from the distance that you're at, though.
Mm-hmm.
And especially since they are... well, one is talking, the other has the cue cards. But...
Mm-hmm.
And Amara's just kind of been sitting there. Like, you can tell that they're anxious because they're kind of gripping at the seat.
Right.
But as soon as Gilbert enters where they are, oh god, alright, what happens first? Fuck. I'm trying to figure out who was gonna act first. Forgot all of them are here right now.
Nakabe and Plant are also, I guess, just on the floor somewhere behind them.
Okay, god
just
damn
here.
it.
They're just here. They're unconscious.
Amber
but they're
just
here.
threw them into the corner.
Like,
No,
they're-
everything just Nakabe in the corner.
We'll
I would
figure
say
out what
Connie-
to do with. We'll figure out what to do with them later.
Yeah, Annie had given Plant to Connie, who has just kind of been holding them.
okay.
But God, yeah, I really did just teleport everybody over here.
Yeah. Well, the professor wasn't going to leave Nakabe out of his sight anyway.
Oh yeah. But when Gilbert enters the room, the first to spot them is Maya, who stands up. Tamarnek notices this and also stands up. And Maya just looks a little bit startled. Tamarnek goes, "You are both together now, huh?" And but as they say this, Gilbert just gives like a huge hug
Oh.
to what he first assumes is Thomas. And after a moment, he does return the hug, but Gilbert goes, "I've missed you so much, brother. He misses you too. Gilbert kind of blinks. Quarry, right. Is he? He's very angry. That's understandable. But I do want to talk with Thomas. And Gabby is here now, so you don't have to worry about that either." Tamarnek nods. But as this happens, Emmer has gotten up and is just staring. And as there's a pause, Gilbert looks right at them. They take a couple steps forward, but Emmer takes a couple steps back.
Mm-hmm.
This is all, and he grips his head. Too much, it's too much, I can't. I'm sorry, and he's actually near the front door. He's actually just going to leave. He just gets out of there.
Arata gets up and follows after him just to make sure that he's alright.
Gilbert takes another step to follow, but stop.
Best give him a moment.
How? He turns to Tamarnek. How long has it been?
Oh dear.
Long enough we gave you a funeral? After you were trapped in a basement?
Several.
Long enough your kid's 6.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but-
not his kid.
Well, nephew.
Nibbling.
Nibbling. The nibbling. My
I
brain completely spaced for a second.
What?
Forgive me.
Oh my goodness, the standy speakies. Amber.
Right. All right, hammer space.
Okay.
Listen, phew. Sammy Speaky out. So she just gives it a dial, holds it up beside her head because she has no ears, and she goes, hey, bots. Can you get Bevin on the line? And after a short moment, is Bevin on the line?
Bevin is not on the line.
Oh no.
Aw.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Instead, you hear a small voice say, problem.
What's the
What?
problem?
Who is this?
Matt.
Oh. Oh, okay. What's going on?
And even though it's a standing speaky, I feel like, you know when someone is talking when they're not on the phone, but like they're nearby so you can hear stuff? So you can hear another voice in the background. There's some kind of, it kind of sounds like Bev, but you're not sure.
Matt, what is going on over there?
Bev, no talkie. They are trying to collect their thoughts. But now you can kind of hear clearly in the background. Give it back, please.
Is something wrong with talking?
Matt, who else is there? Who else is in the room with you?
No one. They can't. No talkie. Shouldn't.
And hey, Matt, can you hand the phone back to Box, please?
You hear a moment of silence before, yes, it's back to Box.
So, Box, what? Can they say what they're seeing over there?
I mean, I can impart to you, what they can see.
Okay.
So, what Box informs you is that the two children have been running around the place, Mitmat fiercely holding on to Taki, with Bevin chasing after them. This has been going for a while.
Why?
Can you stop them? Why? Why are they doing this?
They're a very slippery kid.
Yeah, that's fair. Box has no modifiers to dexterity.
Just hearing this one side is already making Sammy want to just book it back to Toontown. I will be real.
Can you just tell them it's done and everyone's safe?
Okay. Just make sure they don't leave the ellipsis. We've pretty much finished up over here. We'll be back as soon as possible. All right, Box?
Box gives you a positive indication. I don't know anything about Box, but I love them.
All right, just hang tight. We'll be back in a bit. Well, something's going on over there.
Sammy kind of
She
looks.
says to the rest of the room.
What?
Sammy looks at the professor and goes, "Can I know I have questions, but is it okay if I just?" And he kind of just points in a general direction, indicating he would like to leave and make sure everything is okay.
We're in a different... I don't know how you expect to get there.
Teleportation portal in the
yes,
office.
I can help with that.
You may. Minmat should be able to open the door. Or the rug. What was the rug's name again?
No, the rug is Tussle.
Tussle.
Problem.
Or Box.
Mitmat? Mitmat seems to be preoccupied with keeping Taki away from Bevin.
Oh,
So
there's no
at
need
least that's
for
what
that.
Box knows.
All
Yep.
right. They might be doing
and-
it. They might be doing it to keep Bevin from leaving the ellipsis. That is my
Yeah.
only guess. Otherwise,
Well-
there's something else.
I am technically an adult, so I am gonna go check on the kids. Bye. And Sammy's gonna look towards the doctor, pleadingly go, because he doesn't know where the circle is.
Right. She merely nods and makes a motion like, all right, come back here.
Sammy's
So you were being led to the back room.
Are we all going, or are we just letting
Oh
Sammy
no,
go on the
just Sammy.
Yeah.
I'm
Amber,
paranoid, okay?
I guess at that
Everyone,
Amber
wait.
gives.
I'm mad because Arata's outside.
Oh, right. I guess at that Amber gives Seeker like a little nudge and asks, you good to go?
I can walk.
No, alright, just give the word if you need to sit down or something. I don't know, I've never been possessed.
God.
Can't be that bad. Seeker gets up, instantly stumbles.
Uh-oh.
We can stay here a moment if we need to. Sammy can check.
No. Go do plot shit.
Stop
Gotta
that.
do what?
Sit down. None of
You'll
that.
figure out some plot shit if you stay back here.
No, there's too much plot shit going on.
Sit.
Yeah.
Fine. Seeker sits down defeated back on the couch.
Oh.
Amber's torn between staying with Seeker and checking in on Box. Like, damn.
I'll...
I have a younger sibling.
Sammy, are you willing to take Amber with you?
Yeah, if she wants to come with.
Amber, you can go ahead. Would you hand me the Stindy Speaky though?
Oh, yeah. We'll call you when we get there.
Thank you.
Alright, you nerds have fun staying here then.
Let's
And
go.
off she
Field
goes.
trip.
Good luck,
Field
Blowjob.
trip.
All right.
Fun.
So this is gonna be fun.
We split the party again.
3 ways this time.
Nice.
Don't worry. I know how we're gonna do this now. So, Sammy, Amber, you are both following the doctor. The doctor leads you into this back room. Do you want to make a quick perception check or no?
Boy, would
give you the
I?
choice.
Sure. Oh,
13.
no. Sammy, bud.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, that tracks. You are just concerned about them, so it makes sense. So you are basically you are on the doctor's heels as as they lead you over to the teleportation circle that is in the left corner of the room. However, Amber, you stop for just a moment to take a look around the room. It does seem to be another sort of office space, but it's a little more spacious. It's got a desk, multiple desks, a couple bookshelves, as well as some glassware and some other equipment. However, you also notice that, do you remember the coffin that Gilbert was in?
Oh boy.
I would
Yes,
think
it's
they
there.
would.
It is there, and it is surrounded by some sort of circle. You can at least piece together that they were brought back recently.
We never asked how he's still alive. Whatever, too late for that. She is following Sammy.
Neat. You guys get in the teleportation circle, and as the flash of light sends you to where the other circle is, we cut over to where Arata has followed Emmer out of the house.
I'm going to be real. Earlier, I had silently rolled a deception check, and she got a 23.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why she followed Emmer was because, just wanted to make sure Emmer wasn't alone, but also because she also needed to get out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like she probably she doesn't draw attention to herself just yet. If Emmer is like just standing there.
Emmer is kind of just sitting on the steps of the place, still holding their head. They're just kind of sitting there, leaning forward, not saying anything.
Yeah, in that case, Arata just kind of like leans against the door for a bit, closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, lets it out, takes in another, and she just goes, God, this is so fucking unfair.
Unfair?
Arata takes a deep breath again, and then just puts her face in her hands and hang on, I need to make sure of something.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she's fine. I rolled a wisdom to see if she started crying, but no, she's just oof. She rubs her hands against her face and she takes a moment to try and calm herself down before she just kind of like walks over and takes a seat next to Emmer, but like still trying to give them some space just in case. And what do you say?
That's a mood.
Yeah, she's just like, okay, first off, my friend got possessed. Second of all, do you know how fucking wild it is to like know about a Kalashtar who didn't have their goddamn quarry? It's like fucking buck wild. That is insane. I've never even heard of something like that before. I didn't even know that could happen.
I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about any of this. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what to do.
God, you and me both, buddy. You know, it's... Actually, fuck it, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. This is fucked up on so many levels.
Yeah, no shit.
Like, but... apparently they necromanced this fucking guy back to life. So it's like, that's also another layer of the fucked up shit. It's just like, do we
They,
just... Hello?
go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, that's what she says, and she's just like, hello.
They grip their head, and then they slam their fist against the stairs. But they don't say anything else.
You don't have to reconcile with him if you're not ready to.
Oh, buddy, that's a 6. Yeah, as you say this, though, you kind of look a little bit closer, and he's just been crying. And continues to, as quietly as they can. But, now we switch to the inside, where Professor and Seeker are, and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And, you... we hear Gilbert say, how long has it been? It's, probably been about 5, 6 years? 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 It wasn't nearly as long last time.
Last
And then they
time?
stop. He covers his mouth.
No. Explain.
Uh,
No more secrets.
Well, I didn't want you to... Last time was only a week.
When?
I didn't say anything because I didn't want him to worry. Promise. It wasn't anything...
Who? When? Where? What? Why?
I believe you missed how in your list.
Thank you, Seeker.
He kind of just sits down, dumbfounded.
From
Well-
the beginning, perhaps?
Beginning. Okay. I'm sorry if it takes a bit. I have only been here for, 20? Is it 20? Less than. I haven't been alive for as long. And he's kind of gripping at his hands. But, I'm Gilbert Brush. I have died 3 times now.
Oh, that makes 2 of us.
That... Really? He immediately turns over to you.
Yes. I'm an alien, you see, though, so it's actually more natural for my species.
Ah. I can add that to what I know now.
But do elaborate.
Well, the first time was an accident. It was merely... Well, I used to, I used to be an athlete, so I would spar often with people, and it just so happens one time, I died. But it's all right. I was brought back. And
whom?
that was fine.
By whom?
Whom? Well, there was someone in the crowd that did.
Brought you back?
Yes, they were able to. I did have to work hard to pay them back, but
Well,
they were able to.
That is quite extraordinary. All right.
Yes. But the second time was longer. A week. And that time that was different. I helped to protect some people, and well, I got hurt enough that I passed away. And they had buried me, I think, but I was brought back by the spoon lady.
Sorry, the who?
The one with the spoons. And for emphasis, out of his pocket, he takes out a spoon.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I think I can explain that one. As she has come back, she's left you guys there. I was thinking the doctor came back, but I realized she can't. They were teleported. Instead, who would explain this? Can anyone explain this? Can he explain this? Send help. Give me a second. He kind of just shakes his head. I'm not quite sure either, but she is, well, she was rather powerful. Brought me back pretty easily. I have her to thank. And in exchange, she wanted me to fight for her, so I have before. So
I see. Just to be clear, this is a mortal, yes? No.
He looks pensive.
Do you know?
Well, he pauses. Oh, I suppose they are then. A deity, I mean.
I see.
But now I've died again, and I thought perhaps it was just for a week or so. You know, like last time. But it has been much longer than that.
I'm afraid so. A lot. You've missed quite a bit.
I can tell. I'm so sorry.
It's hardly your fault. Gilbert.
But now, Tabernac speaks up. I think perhaps we should probably let Thomas back in the front, huh?
If you would.
Yes, I am prepared for that. I hope so. Yeah, Gilbert stands up as Tabernac does as well. And then you see a very slight change come over Thomas's face. And now he looks rather upset. And he goes up to his brother. And just to make things clear, Gilbert is 6'3".
Same height as the professor.
Yes. And Thomas is only 5'7". So there's a pretty big difference. Thomas starts kind of starts hitting Gilbert, but in that specific kind of anime way where like you're kind of hitting against their chest, but it's not really doing anything because you're just worn out or frustrated or something. He's just doing that.
Yeah.
And at first he looks kind of angry as he does so, but then he starts crying. And he slows down. And Gilbert just gives him a hug. And Thomas just kind of buries his face in his brother's chest and just, you can just hear some muffled sobs. Yeah. It's, this goes for a little bit.
I think
But I think,
in their,
yes?
I was gonna say, just in their moment, the professor's gonna check on Seeker. I mean, he's like literally right next to him, but like, you know, he's just gonna be just.
Yeah, check in on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Seeker's just. He's just. He had at some point picked up the glass of water to sort of like drink out of.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
I would like to say it is cool but not cold. It is rather refreshing.
Yes, you know, water. Like,
Water, good.
water good.
Actually, I'm gonna take a sip for a hot second.
Oh, yeah. Hydrate before you dehydrate. I can make realistic water noises, hold on. There you go.
But as they do have their moment, we now like you can see like the late sun. It's only late in the afternoon. It's not even that late really, but the sun kind of filters through and shines on the camera as we switch over to the teleportation circle in Connie's office.
Mm-hmm.
And so Sammy, Amber, and Dr. Angeline are now in Connie's therapy room. So this is the room off to the side of the office portion. And this is a nice, soft, plush room. It's very comforting if it weren't for the situation at hand right now.
I feel like Sammy just kind of reaches out for Amber's hand and is booking it out of the office. If Amber lets
is coming
Sammy
right along.
All right, so Sammy just kind of grabs your hand, Amber, and you might get dragged a little bit because my boy can go 40 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, she's getting dragged. She just goes 30.
Piggyback ride.
It's
Consider.
Huh?
Piggyback ride.
Piggyback ride.
Actually, yes. Like, do I have to roll strength, or can Sammy just piggyback?
No, just piggyback. We gotta get over there.
All right, so he's gonna piggyback, and is it safe to say that Sammy doesn't have to roll survival to get to the ellipsis?
I mean, nah. Let's just get you over there.
All right, well, we could just hand wave it as a scene change, like kind of side wipes as Sammy barrels down the stairs, opens the door,
Well,
and boom.
it's locked, so you'll have to get
Well,
someone
I meant open the door to from like the stairs down,
stairs?
like
Yes,
going
we're
From
in the
the
top of
office.
the office.
Oh,
Top of
okay.
the office,
Man, my mind was
down.
jumping way ahead. Sorry.
and like basically like the cut scene, like the scene jumps as soon as Sammy opens up the garden door, like kind of bam, and then boom, they're now in front of the ellipsis.
Yes, the three of them are there. But yes, the door is locked, so
Sammy's gonna knock on the ellipsis. Matt, it's Sammy, Amber, and the doctor. Everything's good. I hope. Like,
If Mitmat doesn't open the door, Fox will.
Or Tuzzle?
but
Or Tussle, or maybe Cheaty, but...
He has paws. What do you want from
Here's-
me?
Fox
So here's what
I don't think
happens.
Fox is tall enough to reach the door.
I do. Yeah.
only has to reach
How tall is Box?
only has to reach the console.
Alright, in that case, Jeannie's probably like, trying to like, probably did try to like jump onto the console, but you know, he's a cat, so he can like move around in a way that doesn't hit like anything, but he's trying to find the
I will say
open door button.
it's pretty simple and it's pretty obvious. So, I don't know. Can I ask for intelligence? Just because the professor didn't specifically show you where it was?
Ah, yeah. I need to find Jeannie's sheet. Give me a sec.
Yeah, no, this isn't gonna be too bad because it's literally the door switch. It's the easiest thing.
Oh, computer, please.
Rolling that one.
I hope not.
Oh, you have no modifier. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Just an even 10.
Oh.
Well, wait. Oh, just an even 10? You didn't roll?
No, like, I rolled no modifier, just 10.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just 10.
Well, meets it beats it. I'll say it takes you a solid minute, but you find it and you hit it.
Alright, yeah,
and
no.
the door unlocks. And opens automatically.
Sammy's immediately inside.
Meow.
Hi, Jeannie. Where's Matt and Bevin?
Where are they?
You know that they're in here. As to where they've run off to, you're not quite sure. The place is pretty big.
It is really big.
May I... No, I can't do anything yet. Continue.
Oh, okay.
I would like... I feel like this might be stretching it, but, I would like to ask to roll perception with, Jeannie's keen sense again. To see if he can catch on to either of their, sense.
Could Fox help too?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, here we go.
It's a +3.
Wick, my question for you is, are they in a specific place? Or not really?
21.
They've both been traveling through the ellipsis, kind of just running through rooms.
On the move then. Okay.
Yeah. So
Alright.
21 and an 18.
Yeah.
That's really good. So I will say, you do that, and I'm gonna roll for the ellipsis to see if she can help to make the path as short as possible. Because she can sense y'all's distress. Well, nah, she didn't roll too good. She can't help. It's gonna be not the long way around, but it's gonna take you a bit.
They did. They are running around, so like understandable.
Yeah. So you have a fair chance. She's not hindering you, but she can't really help either.
In that case, Jeannie probably with an 18. Would you say that he caught on to their scent?
I would say that that's yes. A cat, definitely.
All right. In that case, Jeannie. Well, Sammy can hear Jeannie. Amber cannot. So like, all Amber hears is meowing. Sammy hears, they're over here, and Jeannie hops off of the console and just starts running.
Okay, follow me. And Sammy is booking it after Jeannie.
Amber picks up box and starts booking it too.
So yeah, you guys barrel into the ellipsis, which I must admit I do not know too much about. If you would like to describe perhaps any shifting scenery or rooms or...
Certainly. Basically, it is, the inside is, rather well lit with a, slightly diffuse, but fairly bright white light. The floor is plain. It seems to be metal, probably. Doesn't make too much noise, though. The walls are, some of them have, these sort of just round, indents in them. Others are fairly plain. Every once in a while, you'll pass, a door or a sort of, facade that, has a wildly different style. Like, is that a bungalow or something? What? But you keep going, and eventually, just there's a lot of doors, but mostly Jeannie is leading you through just hallways. You don't really have to go through any of those doors. It's sort of the, you feel like it's the sort of base body of the ship that the doors like branch off from. So you keep going, and I think eventually you probably hear voices.
Yes, I would say so. And as you run down one particular corridor, you do hear echoing voices not too far forward. You really only hear one voice saying, "Please, give it." And so you are now, you can at least now see Bev is chasing after Mitmat, who is also running away. What shall you do?
Hey, you two! Sammy kind of just calls, and like he's kind of just jogging to try and catch up to these two kids.
Mitmat gives a quick glance back and then does a double take, like, "Oh, you guys are here."
What are you two up to? Also, Maroon, by the way. He says this to Mitmat, because Mitmat was here for the planning.
They skid to a stop, which sends Bev barreling past a little bit, and they're like, "Oops." Mitmat runs back to you two, with Bev in tow. And you can see that Mitmat is holding Taki. And
Matt,
immediately...
Why
Oh,
are
go
you
ahead.
why are you keeping Taki away from them?
Mitmat holds it up to you. And Bev still looks rather distressed. But as they're holding it out to you, you hear Taki say, "Spell the word demiplane."
Holy shit.
DEMIPLANE.
Don't do it. That's Jeannie saying that.
Well, you've already spelled it. You you see that Taki kind of glows a bit, and you can see a couple of these strange light blue tendrils reach out from them.
God damn it, Sammy.
But it starts glitching a bit, and then they retract.
I'll say.
Sammy lets out a kind of loud burst of Growlix and then goes, "Bevin, I know you they're just Sammy's just like, okay, Matt, just Bevin, Taki. Bevin's safe right now. We've managed to contain Nakabe and defeat a mixed plant. Everything is fine. There is no need to do whatever the heck you're trying to do."
There's a moment of silence before Taki goes, "Spell the word understand."
UNDERSTAND.
You type that down. Nothing else really happens. The tendrils have glitched out and have disappeared. But Mitmat looks relieved. But Bev does not.
Bev, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Sammy's rolling insight.
And they're rolling deception.
Insight, but
I'm gonna. Oh!
yeah.
Oh boy. I'm also gonna roll insight.
That was an 18.
Oh, that's a 15. You can roll insight this too, yeah.
You know what? I guess I'll have Fox roll.
Yeah. What I do?
You want to know what happens? I guess. Jeannie comes up to Bevin and does that cat thing where they like stand on their back legs and put their front paws on a person's leg. They're doing that. He's doing that to Bevin.
And from what you guys have rolled, Amber, Fox, you kind of just listen. It's been a long day, and it's kind of
to handle all this emotion.
Yeah, emotion difficult. But meanwhile, Sammy and Jeannie, you're getting a read on Bev. And you can tell that they are not only exasperated from having to run around and trying to get Taki back, but they also seem to display like some nervousness and a twinge of guilt.
Sammy kind of just gets down on his knees, so he's eye level with Bevin, and just goes, "Bev, what did Taki want to do?"
Um. They try to take a step back, but Jeannie is still on them. They will not move.
Well,
I'm not mad, I'm just worried for you.
Why?
Why am I worried?
Yeah,
Because I love you.
but how? How could you? How? All I've done is cause trouble.
Bev,
I've had a lot. I had a lot to think about.
Bev.
Sammy, can you say something for me?
Sammy kind of minutely nods.
I don't want to do Jeannie's voice right now, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, just talk, bro.
The entire time that Bevin has known this entire group, have you heard anybody complaining about Bevin?
Sammy relays that.
That kind of blinks. Not really.
Because we would never do that.
Sammy also relays that.
You're our friend, Bevin, and that means we care about you no matter what happens.
Sammy's relaying this. I will say he is kind of crying a little bit because feelings.
Feelings.
Though his shading is golden edged with rose, which Bevin does know means that Sammy is feeling affection.
We care about you so much, Bevin, and that means we would do anything to make sure that you're okay. Not out of obligation, but because we want to. Because we care about you.
Sammy relays that to Bevin.
I care about you guys too. That's why I wanted to leave. I just bring danger to everybody. My family, you guys.
It's never your fault.
Do you really think that I haven't brought danger to my family, Bev?
Yeah, Bev, you're like 6. Literally none of this was your fault in the first place. I've done far worse things when I was half your age.
Bev just kind of blinks at
Sammy, is everyone
Sorry,
okay?
you're killing me here.
Sammy, is everyone okay? And Jeannie kind of makes a motion like, if they are, tell Bevin right now, please.
Mm-hmm. Sammy kind of smiles a little bit and goes, Bev, everyone's okay. We're all okay.
Wait, so what happened to the bad guys?
Currently tied up, unconscious, stowed away in a corner of the room of where we were all trying to debrief. But I was worried about you, so I came over here instead of getting answers. Because even though I'm really curious about some of the crazy stuff that's going on with your troop, Bev, you're more important to me.
There's some real crazy stuff going on. The Baron's alive. Did you know that?
Yeah, the Baron's alive now. Still don't
Gilby's
really-
alive?
Yeah, I have no idea how that happened. I'm probably gonna have to ask questions. Also, we met your dad. He's kind of angry right now. Might want to give it a little bit of time before going over there, just so things can settle a tiny bit.
I have a dad?
Yeah, you do, Bev. You do.
Everything is turning out alright, kid. You really don't need to keep on worrying. Regardless of what happens in the future, we'll still be here whether you want it or not.
You can take as much time as you need, okay?
Um, they still look a little distressed, however. They've gone into their hammer space. And they have pulled out something. It looks like a key, and it's got a tag attached to it. Willis? His name?
Lois?
My dad?
It's Thomas.
His name's Thomas.
T.B.
Mm-hmm.
And they open their hands a little bit, and you realize that the tag has those initials on there. So, this was... And I wasn't alone before.
Nope. Actually, Sammy's still kind of low on the ground, and he goes, they didn't want me to tell you, but a lot of stuff has come out, and no more secrets. You know Maya?
The mine.
Mm-hmm. They're your mom, Bev. They've been keeping an eye on you for a very long time. But they were very, very scared that you would be angry or hurt with them because your dad took you one day and they couldn't find you for a very long time. I still don't know exactly what happened that day, but you haven't been alone, Bev. You've got your troop. You've had Maya with you too. You have never been alone.
I went to see them.
Sammy kind of turns to Amber and Box and goes, it does kind of like a motion of, should we call and make sure everything's okay for us to bring Bevin?
Yeah, right. Okay. Fox hands over the stand speaky. She dials. So what's going on with the professor?
Good question.
That is a good question. Before we cut to the professor, we cut back outside to Arata and Emer.
Jeez.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Gonna be real, if Emmer's been crying, then Arata's just been sitting there, like, giving Emmer some, time to cry and, like, let it out before she says anything.
And by now, though, they have at least calmed a little. They still seem upset, but they have stopped for now.
Yeah, fuck, I don't have any tissues with me, I'm sorry.
This does get a chuckle out of them. It's fine. I don't need it. They kind of sniffle, but they stand up. It's time to face the music, huh?
Only if you want to.
I can't afford to be scared.
I got your back.
Okay. So are you both going to file inside?
Yeah. If Emma wants to go in first, Arata will be close behind. Otherwise, she will lead the way.
Okay. Emma goes in, followed by you. And now I will describe what has happened on the inside. What you guys see is it's nothing loud at all, but what catches your attention is the fact that both Maya and Thomas are frantically signing at each other. Both of them look kind of confused, angry, scared, everything. Everything happening all the time.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are we? And Arata says that to the professor.
Well, yeah, that's an interesting question, because, actually, so, if you will recall, the, ellipsis is telepathic, and, she rolled high enough, to pass something to him, and he rolled low enough that his deception is terrible.
Yeah.
So, probably about that time, he gasps and tenses up and kind of looks a little panicked for a second, but then it stops and he calms down, but he still looks kind of concerned. That was, I will say, because it already happened, that was the moment where, that was the exact moment when, Taki tried to, create, a demiplane inside the ellipsis.
And it would not work.
Yeah, so that is what happened. What, did you say something?
I really wish I learned tune sign or sign language in general.
Arata hears that, saw the, like, look of, like, concern on the professor's face, looks over to Maya and Thomas. Can I roll a quick, like, intelligence check to see if she can understand the sign, or at least try to pick up on whatever it is, like, the general gist of what they're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
What'd you get? Oh, 60.
16.
Okay, you can tell, I mean, they're moving pretty quickly. Well, especially Maya, who seems to be pretty good at this. Thomas, you can kind of read more of what Thomas is signing as opposed to Maya, because Maya is going pretty quickly. I guess they're more used to it. You can tell that he's trying to explain what had happened before. You know, particularly on that day, to which Maya is responding with, I guess, more questions of sorts. They're basically trying to clear everything up, but there is also some tenseness to it, as there is a note mentioned and, you know, just kind of up and left, etc., etc.
Alright, so he's just gonna let them catch up then, because that's Thomas's problem.
Thomas's problem.
He probably like mutters that too, just like only people close enough to him can hear it. He's just like, well, that's Thomas's problem, and just and just he's gonna reach into his bag, because again, Professor did look kind of shaken up, so Arata's just gonna hand you like a couple of chocolate coins, because he really doesn't know what else to do here. She's just like, okay, we're almost out of here. And then
he takes them and gives you sort of a terse smile and turns the standy speaky over and over in his hands.
Oh boy. And then Rada kind of looks over to Emmer.
I mean, at that particular point, Gilbert had kind of just been standing around, because he has like that position where you kind of want to interject or maybe help, but you can't really, because they're both just kind of talking, and maybe we'll stay out of it, but I also want to be here. But now both of them, well, once Emmer has stepped in, and Gilbert and Emmer are now facing each other. They're not too far away from each other, but they're kind of just standing, and they're both just kind of looking at each other. It seems both a little awkward and a little tense. But neither of them has really said much. And during this moment, I'm thinking this is when you get the message from the standy speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, is it safe for Bevin to come over here?
Looks at Nakabe.
Hold on.
I don't... Is everything okay over there?
Yeah, we, managed to not have I honestly don't know exactly what Taki was trying to do, but they were trying to protect Bevin, I think, and, I think it would do Bevin good to see everybody okay, so, either you guys come over here, or we go over there, or, yeah.
Go to the console room. I'm going to give you some instructions.
Okay.
Amazing.
Sammy's gonna do that off screen.
I was about to say, we can do this if you'd like. I'm assuming are you gonna let them pilot it?
May I?
By all means. Meanwhile, the doctor's just standing here. I have to say, oh, she has been looking in awe around this place. It's some bullshit. In the meantime, I rolled to see if Nakabe is awake. He is not. He is still passed the fuck out.
Seeker's hands are
Shit.
wrapped. He's always wanted to hit someone over the head with a frying pan. God damn it. Anyway.
Well, in that case, once you reach the console room, the professor does, give you instructions, and I will say, they are quite, complex. I want you to roll, intelligence.
Oh dear.
What?
Same.
I said, oh dear.
Yeah, no, don't worry too much about it. It'll only affect a little bit.
18 from
That was
Amber.
a 6. A straight Sammy.
6 for Sammy, 18 for Amber.
I
Mhm.
feel like I've gone a little cross-eyed.
Alright. Well, it's okay. Because with the 18 is enough, and also you're getting instructions right from the professor. So, between the two of you, you manage to complete the correct sequence of button pushing and dial turning and something that looks like the thing you turn to open the window in a car. Why is that there? But you feel a slight jolt in the floor, and the center column of the console, it's sort of this like glass tube. It lights up in the middle and starts to sort of like hove up and down about a foot within the console, and there is a noise, sort of a groaning mechanical noise just coming from kind of coming from the center of the console, but also kind of coming from everywhere. And I think that in about a few seconds, maybe let's say 10 seconds total, it stops. There's a dun. And on the other side, what has happened is the professor will have gotten up suddenly and gone to the door because lo and behold, right on the right just before the front steps, a red telephone box has started to appear, disappears a little bit, appears a little bit more, and back and forth until it finally solidifies. And the door opens. And you're there.
Handy.
Oh,
All right,
that was
Bevin,
so cool.
Matt, we're leaving.
Come on, Jeannie.
And you too, Jeannie.
Sammy's gonna bend down to pick up Jeannie.
Does not resist.
Sammy kind of like gives Jeannie a hug and kind of whispers into his fur, "Thanks for your help back there."
You just hear like soft purring.
So yeah, I think Sammy and Amber are gonna be escorting the kids out of the ellipsis
Mm-hmm.
alongside with the doctor.
Yeah. The professor turns around and says, Maya, Thomas, Gilbert, if you would, a moment. This is important.
You could see the Gilbert kind of waves a hand, and then the two of them kind of just stop, and they look over to you with like kind of a look like we were in the middle of something, but also, yeah, what is it?
Well, they're here.
Maya.
Somebody asked for a reunion? It was kicked open.
Maya just looks a little confused, but Thomas kind of has this realization. And then as you guys file in, as soon as he sees Bev, his eyes go wide. He takes a step forward. Bevin? And Bevin looks over at him. And hold on, I want to roll something. Let me go grab the sheet. Oh, that's a 21.
Oh no.
No, it's a good thing.
Oh.
Like, you see a little bit of a hesitance at first, but then you kind of see their eyes widen a little. It's you! And, they start moving towards him, and he also starts running. And, the two of them, like, he kind of stoops down to kind of, to just catch Bev. And, gosh, Thomas has started crying again as he holds his child, who he hasn't seen for at least 4 years, is now back here.
Aw.
And for a moment, nothing is said between them. They just hold on to each other. And then Bev kind of leans back a little and says, hi. I do remember you. If that helps. And Thomas just starts crying harder.
Aw.
And they are not letting go of Bev. He is not. And it is only another moment, though, until Maya approaches the two of them. And Bev kind of turns their head and reaches out an arm to include them in the hug as well. And Maya goes in for a hug, too. You've got them all here.
Aw.
God.
Ah, everybody.
The gang's all here.
Just, I don't know how to express my emotion. It's just that. Anyway.
But there is one other thing I should roll. Oh, yeah, that's good shit.
Oh no.
No, that's actually good. What I mean by that is, they were focused on getting inside and, meeting them. Bev has not noticed Nakabe at all.
Ah.
Oh, right.
Or really much of anyone else.
Hold on. While we're in here, let me just reach into my hammer space real quick. Amber pulls out several trash bags and she just covers Nakabe with them. He's not here. Don't worry about him.
He's not here, don't worry. Trash boy.
I think Seeker will just kind of like walk up to Amber and just be like, should we take him outside or?
It'll be hard to keep an eye on him then.
Portable basement.
Oh my god.
Portable basement. All right. So while they're
have to
having
say-
their union,
I did roll. Nakabe has not regained consciousness yet. He's still passed the fuck out as you just put him in trash bags.
all right. I guess Amber's gonna drag him over to the portable basement while they're still talking. Like, don't look over here. Don't look over here.
Oh my god! All I can imagine is like as Amber is dragging Nakabe down the stairs into the basement.
Yeah.
Can I have Seeker pick up the other end so it doesn't make noise?
Please do.
It's not the first time he said help transport a body.
I'm just imagining that like Nakabe's like all stuffed in there except for his head. It's really funny for me, just like the fact that, like his head's not there, like his head's there, but everything else is in the trash.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the suspiciously human-sized trash bag.
It's not a body bag.
Not yet.
Yeah, just quickly place in portable basement, go back upstairs to go roll up the rug. Nothing to see here.
I do want to roll 2 other things though. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to say, I'm not making you guys roll stealth. The other 2 don't notice. Maya and Thomas, they don't notice either.
Great.
They're all in that moment.
Please imagine this happening in the background of their scene.
Yeah, I will say though, Gilbert does kind of look, but they're just like, okay, I'm not gonna question it.
Seeker, like, puts a hand up in his mouth and just whispers a message of, you owe me. He was possessed for an entire fucking day!
Gilbert just blinks, but then like he pauses as if he's listening to something and goes. He goes, oh, okay.
Listen. Seeker has not had a good time.
Yeah.
Let him fucking move this body.
So yeah, y'all get him in the basement, and you roll up the basement. You roll it up, and here you go.
Yeah.
Amber just tucks that away into the corner for the time being.
Yeah.
God.
Are things, can I do a vibe check? Are things sufficiently like not in the middle of being emotional that the professor can bring up a kind of awkward point?
I think we have ended our emotional moment because now the 3 of them are well, no, not because of the background, but because they were able to all, reunite, and
Yeah.
it's all right. We're okay now, and the 3 of them now are just kind of sitting on the floor, just kind of looking at each other like, man.
Yeah. So the professor, he leaves the rug where it is, but takes out the jar with the arm in it, and he says,
Oh my god.
all right, so whose is this?
That is mine. And Thomas stands up. How did you steal it from that man?
Oh, Mitmat did. And he gestures.
Well, I like to say Matt is like just peeking out from the side, from like the behind your leg.
Uh-huh.
Ah. And he just kind of slowly nods, like, all right,
Do you want it back?
I don't know,
Because if not,
truthfully.
it would probably be in your best interest to either keep it or destroy it, if you're not able to use it. I mean, it seems to be preserved, but to what end, I'm not sure. Simply because, well, I mean, you know, there are certain spells that, this much of you, incorporated into something like that could, you wouldn't want to be, you...
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll keep it.
Here you
That-
go.
Did not expect him to do that, but I'm glad I have this now. He's just holding it like, I have this now.
I mean, there's the ring, if nothing else. Sentimental
He-
value?
He looks at the arm that does have that ring. He just kind of gives a little sigh. I suppose, yeah. But do you want to make a perception or insight, Professor?
Certainly. Okay, I got a 15.
Neat. You can tell that the sigh that he gives, it's a mix of nostalgia, but also some kind of tiredness. As if, you know, it does have sentimental value, but it may not all be good.
That's fair.
Also, you notice, yeah, this man has 2 arms, but he takes the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And,
So,
I have a question.
prosthetic or...
Yeah, that was my question.
both of you. So,
Greater restoration, perhaps?
I'll say that, with the role that you had just then, Tom actually looks a little embarrassed. He kind of sets it down. He kind of gets his arm out from, like, the cloak.
Mm.
It's just like a little cape-looking thing, but it was kind of hidden there.
Yeah.
So he takes his sleeve and he rolls it back, and rather than skin, yes, you do see a mixture of wood and metal. It does seem like he has an arm to replace it.
Hmm.
So,
Does it look like it functions well?
I mean,
Like, are we
functioned
talking...
well enough
are
to
we-
cast spells with, so...
Oh, all right. I was gonna say, like, crude or, like, kind of nice and decent, or...
Well, it's certainly not perfect, but it's not crude either.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably in the middle.
All right. The professor just nods.
And he just kind of rolls his sleeve back down.
Okay. While we're kind of asking slightly intrusive questions, what the heck happened between you two the day that he, pointing at Thomas, went missing? Like, what actually happened? Because all I have is Maya's side of the story.
And
He has a point. What kept you so long? Oh, by the way,
well-
we know where your mother is.
Oh, I already told
What?
Bev.
Oh, good.
My mother? Oh. Has she been looking for me?
I think so? Sammy? Yes? No? I
Yeah,
don't know.
well, she didn't know that, Grandma, that, there was a lot of stuff that happened. She survived a poison attempt, so...
She what?
Oh, from Rockaway, obviously.
Yeah.
That man.
Well, you're going to get angrier. He was hired by your father.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
I mean, you might have guessed.
he says this so matter-of-factly. Oh, I know that.
Well, all right.
Anyways,
Oh,
as far as
hear
I
about this.
know, as far as I know, your mom is fine. I also told Bevin and he kind of turns to Maya at that point, your identity, because, enough secrets. The kid deserves to know. And has family.
Maya actually looks a little sheepish, but they nod. I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what about the pinky promise?
Wait.
Because we've literally been going around Sammy this entire time to prevent that from happening. But now
Wait, did I do it? Crap.
You've directly told Bevin. What happens now?
Oh, Sammy broke a pinky promise. Whoops.
Oh shit!
So,
Unless Maya is okay with this happening and is like, yeah, that's fine.
I completely forgot that Sammy made a pinky promise to Maya about this.
I didn't think they did. They? I don't remember.
I thought it was Seeker who had the pinky promise.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I think Sammy. Sammy agreed not to tell, but I don't know if
Don't scare me here.
Seeker promised not to tell anyone that Maya was the mom originally. But
now
they didn't pinky promise. He didn't pinky promise.
Okay.
There you go.
This is more of just his half-fey blood being like, all right, you gotta fucking follow that. And he's just like, well, shit, okay.
Right.
So, yeah, a regular promise, not
I
pinky
think it
promise.
probably is, because I don't remember.
Okay. Sorry, I think I might have been misremembering, conflating it with how we kind of had to go around Arata, because Arata did make a pinky promise to Bevin a while ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah, but we've long since gotten past that.
Yeah, we all pretty much know.
Yeah, actually, Arata might actually take Bevin aside and talk to them about that later.
Ask to dismiss it, yeah.
But
but yeah,
sorry, I'm just me processing everything.
So yeah, Sammy basically asked, hey, what the heck actually happened that night? I've only heard Maya's side of the story. Oh,
That's
also,
right.
by the way, I told Bevin your identity, Maya.
So I guess we have one last little story time before everything is wrapped up. Thomas just kind of sighs. And then sits down. And I think what we can do is, if you guys want to actually end it here, I will tell you off screen. Because we have been going for a very long time, so...
I mean, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
And I will give the lowdown on everything. But for now, you kind of just see Thomas giving a resigned sigh, and then the camera kind of pans out as he begins to explain everything that has occurred. While everyone is gathered together, everyone is okay. And unless anyone else has anything to add before we close it out.
Don't mind the two in the background debating to fucking just go with the rug. Anyway. Good.
Alright, thank you, listeners.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for playing with us. Playing guys. You guys are good.
It was awesome.
It was great. Thank
God,
you.
It was so fun.
Thank you.
Alright.
We'll end the recording here, though. Have a good day.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a nice time, Zone.